Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Rehan Freelancing Wala and I am a student of Rehan Ai Teachers Training Institute batch 22. Today I am going to share a detailed review of the inspiring TED Talk What We Are Learning from Online Education by Daphne Koller. This talk is not just about education, it's about opportunity, equality, and the future of learning in a digital world. Let's begin with opinion idea. Daphne Koller starts by sharing her personal story. She says she was fortunate to be born into a family where education was highly valued. Because of that, she had access to knowledge, great teachers, and opportunities. But then she contrasts this with millions of people around the world who don't have the privilege. In many countries, students are eager to learn, but there are simply not enough universities or seats available. Even highly talented students are left behind, not because they lack ability, but because they lack access. This creates a huge gap between those who can learn and those who want to learn but cannot. Now she shifts to another major issue, the cost of education. In developed countries, education is available, but it's become extremely expensive. Students often graduate with heavy debt, and sometimes they don't even get jobs related to their degrees. This is right. This raises a serious question. Is the traditional education system sustainable in the long run? And more importantly, it is fair. This is where the idea of online educations come in. Stephen Koller introduced platforms like Coursera, which she CEO founded. The goal of such platforms is simple but powerful to provide high quality education from top universities to anyone, anywhere in the world for free at low cost. This idea breaks two major barriers geographic, geographic limitations, financial limitations. Now, a student sitting in a small village can learn from the professors at top universities like Stanford or Harvard. But here's the important part online education is not just about watching videos. Kohler explains that these courses are carefully designed using research on how people learn best. Instead of long, boring lectures, content is divided into short, focused videos, usually 8 to 12 minutes long. Why? Because studies show that attention span drop quickly in long lectures. So shorter videos help students stay engaged and understand better. Another smart feature is active learning. Students are not just passive listeners, they are constantly involved through quizzes, interactive questions, assignments. This forces the brain to think, not just listen, and that improves learning. Now let's talk about one of the biggest advantages like flexibility. Sorry. In a traditional classroom, everyone learns at the same pace, but not all students are the same. Some learn fast, some needs more time. Online education solves this problem beautifully. Student can pause the video, replay difficult parts, learn at their own speed. This is absolutely right. This creates a personalized learning experience which is more effective. Another Another point she discussed in data driven education, online platforms collect data from thousands or even millions of learners. This helps educators understand which topics are difficult, where students make mistakes, how long they spend on each concept. This data can be used to continuously improve courses. In traditional classrooms, teachers often don't have this level of insight. So, in a way, online education is not just scalable, it is also smarter. She also highlights the power of peer learning. Students from different countries and backgrounds interact In discussion forums, they help each other solve together and even review each other assignments. This creates a global classroom where learning becomes so truly not isolated. And honestly, this is one of the most beautiful aspects of online education, learning without borders. So it is very interesting TED talk. So everyone get inspired this TED talk. And however, let's also look at the challenges. While online education is powerful, it is not perfect. Some common issues include lack of motivation in self learning, limited face to face interaction, difficulty in practical or hands on subjects. So clearly, online education cannot fully replace traditional classrooms, at least not yet. Instead, the future lies in a blended model where both systems work together. In my opinion, this TED Talk delivers a very strong and important message. Daphne Koller is not just talking about technology, she is talking about decommerce education. She shows us a future where education is not limited by money, location, or background, and that's powerful vision. Because when you educated one person, you change a life. When you make education accessible to everyone, you change the world. So if you have not watch this TED Talk. I highly recommend it. It will truly change your perspective on learning and the future of education. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much, everyone. Allah Hafiz. Have a nice day.